Today we're going to show you how to change the pump on your washer. Really easy job. All we're going to need is a few tools. 5/16 nut driver, putty knife, 3/8 socket, the ratchet, and a pair of slip joint pliers. Let me show you how we do it. Now the first step in this repair will be to disconnect the power supply from the washer. Simply pull the plug from the wall. You're going to need to pull the washer away from the wall enough to tilt it back. So if your hoses are not long enough to pull the machine out, you may want to disconnect both your fill hoses and your drain hose. The next step will be to remove the belt. So we're simply going to tilt the machine backwards. We'll reach underneath, just roll the belt off of the pulleys. And stand the machine back up. Next, we're going to lift the main top. There are 2 spring clips, 1 on each side. Just take a putty knife, reach in until we find that clip, push in on it, lift up gently on the top, hold it up. Same thing on the opposite side. Support the lid as we raise the main top and let it support itself against the wall. Next, we will remove 2 5/16 screws, 1 on each side at the top of the front panel. Tilt the front panel forward and lift it off of the 2 hooks on the bottom of the base frame. We can set this aside. Now with the belt removed, our next step should be to remove the inlet hose to the pump and the outlet hose to the pump. Now, chances are there's going to be some water here, so you should have either a container to catch that in or some old towels. Now with the hoses removed, take a 3/8 socket and remove the 3 bolts that hold the pump to the base frame. 2 located where you can see them at the front, and another one is in between the pump inlet and the pump outlet. Simply lift the pump out of the base, set it aside. We'll position the new pump and the outlet tube towards the back. Reinstall the 3 bolts. Put them in loosely at first. And we'll snug up all 3 of those bolts, make sure they're good and tight. We'll reconnect the hoses. Put the outlet hose on first. Make sure the hose comes down to the indicator marks on the outlet tube. Install the inlet hose. Now we're ready to reinstall the front panel. Just locate the two slots on the bottom of the front panel, the two tabs on the base frame. Make sure it sits down snugly, tilt it into place. And we'll reinstall those 5/16 screws. Now we can put the main top down, snap each corner in place. Now we'll close the lid, we'll tilt the machine back so that we can reinstall the belt. Slide the belt over the motor pulley, around the main drive pulley, and pull it towards the pump, and roll it around the pump pulley.